for sale. What's up, guys? So today is a little different, something special, and an experience that will definitely be one for the books. We are in San Antonio, Texas at the Discount Tire Treadwell Experience Center, where we're going to drive vehicles like this Lotus and off-road vehicles and go check out this massive facility where they've built an entire facility for testing tires. Everything from wet traction to slip and grip, even off-road, and we're all going to experience today. And this is super cool because I'm getting to experience this with a lot of cool people that I know. Like Leo's here, my boy Eric's here, like everybody is here, and so this is super cool to share this experience here.
Thank you.
My boy Blake in the building. That's all the place to be. So we're gonna do some testing today, we're gonna do some driving today, and you guys are gonna be along for the ride to get behind the wheel.
Off to the right of the facility, we have a 15-acre wet pad. That thing, from almost universally from everybody, was their favorite experience yesterday. You really get to push the vehicle to the limits of losing traction and feel how the tires actually help you stay in a wet environment and keep you safe overall. We've got the off-road facility. That is amazing. On that, as you go around, you'll get to do a hill climb. You'll get to do the rock garden where you go down into the mud and get to climb back out again. You'll actually be in sand on rocky substrate. And then behind everybody, we've actually got a 2.5-mile circuit. On that will actually allow you to experience extreme braking conditions just to see the difference in how tires perform.
There you go. So the cool thing about doing some of this stuff is you get to hang out with people you like this guy. Hey. We get to experience this. There's a lot of cool people here. So you guys know Johnny. He has a lot of experience with the tire industry, and he's going to be schooling a lot of people today, especially me. So we're here to have some fun. Johnny, are you having a good time? What's going on, man?
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. I'm happy to be here. I was so excited when I saw your name on the list.
I was so excited. I was like geeking on the flight.
Your home state?
I did
Texas.
All this land.
Texas.
All this land.
Got
I love
cars,
it.
got tires.
I love it. We're going to be out here having
Fun
fun.
stuff. Got swag. Got helmets.
Oh, no,
we're
right?
good to go.
The helmets. Yeah, you guys got to see the helmets. We got some dope helmets. Discount Tire crew has been nice. So we're out here at their Treadwell Experience Center, and this place is insane, guys. Like, it's a super nice facility.
These beautiful Lotus Elise Amira out here on the track. And the object today is to feel what it would be like if you're a tire tester.
So as part of the Treadwell experience, we're going to get to take these Lotuses out and do some tire testing on these actually branded tires made specifically for the Lotus Amira. And this is going to be super cool. And we've got this entire huge facility to drive at today. And this is super cool. But I cannot wait to get into the Lotus because this will be my first time driving one. And honestly, I've driven these. I've driven a lot of their other vehicles, but this being brand new, and of course them shifting over to some EV stuff, I'm more excited to drive this. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like the look of this car? Do y'all think it's super hot? Or would you like something different? A really cool gift that we got from Discount Tire was these Treadwell Experience branded Bell helmets, which is super cool because I needed a new helmet for the season, and this is an open face helmet, so excited to get this on. Let's see what it looks like. So yes, I have a big head, but it is now protected and ready to go for the track. We're gonna jump on the Lotus. I'm gonna give it a couple spins around the block, hopefully not spin out, and we're gonna have some fun. But this is super cool, loving it. Needed a new helmet anyway. Thank you, Discount Tire. This is awesome.
And if you're, feel free to get comfortable there. There you go. First, perfect.
All right, guys, I'm driving the new Lotus, and we're about to go out on track. So you're wrong for the ride.
Accelerated, yeah. Split up a little bit.
start the morning or what?
This is like a cup of coffee, man. Driving a Lotus. What are the driving impressions of the Lotus Emira? This thing is a go-kart. It is so good, and of course it has some custom-made Goodyear tires. The Eagle GTs on it are insane. I learned there's 2 engine options for this vehicle. You can either get the Toyota motor or you can get actual turbocharged Mercedes engine. These both are automatic, so unfortunately I haven't had a chance to drive the manual yet, but I will soon. I've got a friend getting one, and I'm totally gonna drive her car. But these things are super dope, and honestly, for the bang of the buck and what you get, the driving experience and engagement is really nice. Honestly, I would love to see what these feel like with some slicks on them. But yeah, amazing, great driving experience. And this car, I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Of concrete, where we evaluate products. So we find the difference in wet traction. And why wet? Because, you know, life doesn't always happen on beautiful sunny days. And when it's wet, you actually have less available grip, so you're closer to the limits of tire traction. And not all tires are created equal. There absolutely are sometimes significant differences in wet traction between tires that are marketed by their respective manufacturers in seemingly the same space.
So we are at the second part of Discount Tire Treadwell's experience. We are now at the wet field, which looks like a deceiving lake, but it's not. As a matter of fact, it's actually just wet water on the ground, which is going to allow these cars with different tires to test the reaction on water and wet surfaces. So this is going to be interesting to see. The mission here is not to go fast. It's actually to experience this, what the tires feel like in different grip underwater. So this is super cool. Like I said, this is all water, as you can see there. And we're going to get in the cars and see what these limits of these tires act like in different environments. So this will be really cool. Instant notice there.
Yeah.
Control off.
This is a good tire, and they're not wrong. It's just you need to define what's good with, you know, empirical testing. Do you drift also?
Used to a long time
I
ago.
was gonna say, used to a drifter. I got a car full of drifters. This is awesome.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Then I got in the grip and then forgot how to drift.
Right? Well, I'm not supposed to be sideways on a straight.
Like, I'm not
This is
supposed to
weird.
I'm trying to set a time. You mean drifting doesn't make me go faster?
What do you mean? Up to these gates where you can kind of do that hard braking and then go around the bus stop there. And yeah, you got it. God, all three of you guys, you're fantastic.
Yeah, I was actually asking, they were telling me to ask you guys in the car, because I was asking about like motorsports tire testing and how that, you know, if you guys came out here and did motorsports tire testing in the wet.
We do test like extreme performance, so like, you know, like your SCCA type, you know, endurance tire and stuff like that, or autocross tires. We do test them in the wet because sometimes it rains. Sometimes it rains for autocross, and sometimes it rains in the track. You know, we want to know, people want to know. We don't typically test like a higher performance, kind of like
a slick
even a streetable track and competition. We wouldn't really test. We kind of dabble just because we want to know.
And this has Michelin's on it, and that one has
Correct.
The Bridgestones.
The Bridgestone. So this is our performance all season, Michelin Passport all season 4, and that's kind of your touring all season, all weather Bridgestone Weather Peak. So both very good wet tires. They're just positioned very differently. Like this out here, performance wet driving, that's what this thing's made for. This, it's an all-weather tire, so it's going to be very good in the snow. Unfortunately, one of the things you give up in tire design is wet traction. Yeah. So it I don't want to spoil the story for you, but it's not going to be as good as this stuff. So they're both good, very good tires in their respective categories. They're just different. And if you just looked at, well, what's good, what's bad, they're both good, but
it's just
it may not be the right tire for you.
different, bad, and different ways.
That may be the right tire for you. It just depends on what you need.
No, thank you guys. That was a treat for honestly for me.
This is awesome. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Very welcome. So it's really important just to think about what's important to you, what matters most to you when you're choosing your tires, and that's what Treadwell testing helps you make those decisions.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Best one, best review ever. This is great. So yeah, guys, as you've seen, we came out here. This is the second part of this amazing event. This facility is insane. Like, to understand a motorsports facility exists is one thing. To understand that a full facility like this exists solely just to test the tires that your vehicle work is unreal. So here you are, the wet skid pad. We've conquered it. Look how massive it is. And now we are going to go get dirty and get off-road. So we are taking a quick break for lunch. We've eaten, everybody's wrapping up now, and then we are going to go off-road next. This is actually probably the most thing that I've been excited about all day. I don't have a lot of off-road experience. I've done a lot of motorsport stuff, but I've never really kind of done off-road. I've done like 2 overlanding experiences. So after we wrap up here, we're going to be going off-road, and you guys will see that stuff soon.
Scanned.
Awesome. Enjoy.
Awesome. This is what I'm here for. This is what I've been most excited about
Sick.
all day long.
Good.
Gone fast a bunch of times. Going slow and going off-road. That's the name of it.
All right, so this is the hill climb. This is a 30-degree incline made out of all concrete.
Okay.
There's 3 main courses up here. On the right-hand side is polished concrete. That's the one we're going up today.
Get us up that hill.
Copy that. And park. Nope, not park, sorry.
Nope.
I meant brake.
I was doing so well.
So now you shift to park.
So what do you want me to do?
So you can drive up that halfway, stand on the brake.
Okay,
We want to
all right.
stop halfway there, and then can we go forward
Okay.
into the drive? Brake. All right. Now give gas. And brake. And neutral. Hit neutral. And roll back. So we know now 2-wheel drive isn't gonna work.
No.
I mean,
Not gonna get
I think it'd go up. Would it not?
Yeah. So when we're doing a tire test, we don't want to use momentum, right? We want to make sure the tire is fully doing all the work. So we go nice and slow to see if there's any differentiation between the tire types that you're gonna test.
Okay.
Can you tell a difference? Because if you could run right up this at 4 miles an hour if you have a head start, but to truly, I mean, every tire could probably do that, or a lot of them could, but you really want to get that granular level of tire performance. So we want to stop there and then see if you can go up. That's the whole whole point there.
All right.
And pull straight back. Yep. And then on your dash, it should say 4H, like right over here.
Yes.
Okay. Hit drive.
So doing the same thing, go up, stop, and then keep going.
Yep, that's right. And brake. And I usually use 2 feet. Left foot on the brake, and then right foot on the gas.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Go ahead, hit it.
You did it.
That's cool, yo. Yes.
Nice. So out to the right.
I am here for this. I am over going fast.
Steve, we gotta find you a right-hand ride off
Bro, I'm gonna go home and get a Pajero or a Delica or something.
Well, I think Delicas are going the way of that K truck.
Oh man.
K trucks you can't get them in, or you can't register them in a lot of places anymore.
Man, this is cool. I like this.
And you can go as fast as you feel comfortable out here.
And we flip.
Hard left, hard right, and we'll be right at the rock garden.
I am here for this.
So anyways, this rock garden event, the goal here is to get this silty, sandy material from the water up onto the rocks. And then you create a very consistent test surface so that when you're doing your tire A to B to C comparison, you have the same starting point to move from.
Okay.
You're gonna do the same thing here. You're gonna start in 2 high and then see if you can get over it, or if you have to shift to 4 high, if you have to engage your lockers, whatever it is you have to do to overcome that obstacle.
Oh, so we're in 2 high?
Yep. And we want to go through nice and slow so that you really make the tire work. Any momentum is gonna help you get over that easy, like that. And when you go a little bit slower, you really make the tire, you exercise the tire and make it grab traction. So just climb the rocks that look the most challenging straight ahead.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, nice and slow.
Victory!
You went right up in 2-wheel drive.
I love this. My face hurts. I've been grinning so hard.
Good.
GTR is up for sale. Buying a Jeep. Okay, guys, I gotta say something. I've been going fast for a long time, and I've never gone off-road and gone slow. I have had the most fun in a long time in this Jeep going through this insane course that they built. I just drove through. We're gonna jump back in, and Amy's gonna drive, and now she's gonna go off road, and then I'll show you guys the course that we just did. So this is insane.
Yep. Can you get up in 2-wheel? Nope.
So
Brake.
go back down, right?
Brake. Yep. And then we'll shift to neutral. Roll back.
It was like capital nope. That was not happening for me.
There you go. And this is when the real test begins.
This is,
Go
we're
ahead.
at this
Yep.
grade, yo. Hey.
Right on up.
Hey, yo.
That was your 30 degrees right there on the Jeep.
Alright, so we're climbing out of the truck here. We want to watch Amy drive through this. This is freaking wild. We have had an amazing experience off-roading at the Treadwell Pass. They've got more trucks coming this way, and they got Jeeps this way, and this is super sick. So, this has been amazing. Johnny's gonna rip as soon as these guys clear. Like, look at this one. This thing is a beast. 3 blocks. Has all the suspensions. I'm gonna try to videotape this, but it is not working out.
We're just sliding sideways in 4-wheel drive.
We're in 4-wheel drive sliding. Wild.
It seems like it's your first day.
So now we got a chance to talk.
Yeah.
On that first car, going in the wet, do you remember what numbers we were seeing here?
It was 48.
Yeah, 140s.
140s?
Yeah.
On this car, when we went in the wet, do you remember what we were seeing?
180.
We had a 180 something, and somehow we had a 202.
I had a 200.
It does happen. So clearly a difference in the distances.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the stuff is subjective, so I'm not even gonna get into that. I'll let you guys tell me what you witnessed. But the numbers don't lie. All right. You feel comfortable? You got pedals and wheels?
Yeah.
All right, let's throw her in drive.
See how some of those off-brand tires do.
Floor it. We're gonna go right into the wet. Off gas. Prep.
God! I was like, oh.
Yep.
All right, 184.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Did you feel the steering wheel wiggling around on you during the break?
Yeah, and then there's like a grind feel in the pedal even.
Yeah, that's the ABS struggling.
Back, yeah.
Yep. We're gonna go left to the dry brake. Off gas. Prep for the double cones.
I was 2 feet in.
All right, so we're at 118 here, and what did we say we were on that other car?
108.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a minimum of 10 foot. I've seen some closer to 20.
All right.
That was great, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw it in park.
Well, we just drove the oval, which here tests the sound of tires, how they take the impacts, how they do under wet braking and dry braking. So 2 identical cars, both of these BMWs, one on a Michelin, one on a Bridgestone. Drastic realization of how different the tires are, and got me thinking about a lot of different things usually when looking at tires. Me personally, I tend to buy tires for stickiness, motorsports, so I'm not worried about necessarily life or the sound or the ride quality so much. I want grip. But when you start looking into a car that has like a street tire, you're interested in maybe the comfort, or maybe it makes too much noise. Anybody who's driven on some Federal 595 RSRs, you know those are loud tires. You get into a Michelin Pilot Sport, it's not as loud. So yeah, just really learning a lot here at the Discount Tire Treadwell experience. Unreal, guys. Like, this facility, to go from wet slide, off-roading, and now the speed and sound, such an amazing facility. So thank you so much, Discount Tire, for having us out here.